I'm not a very big advocate of either living life in the moment or preparing or worrying about the future. Life, in my opinion, is about finding that balance. It will never be perfect and it will never stop changing, but you can be happy without life being perfect. You ever look back on an obstacle or some kind of negative thing in your life and thought, I'm glad that happened? Maybe, maybe not, but I do it a lot nowadays. The good and bad make you who you are today, and the balancing act of life wouldn't be obtainable without them. Life isn't about YOLO. I promise you will become a mooch, a loner, or a slob. On the flip side, life isn't always about preparing for your future. Be aware of wonder. Live a balanced life. Learn some and think some and draw some and paint and sing and dance and play and work every day some. Don't be scared to let loose because you can die tomorrow. You can die right now. I, for one, would like to imagine that if I died now, these people would be satisfied with their brother, son, player, and lover. My relationships are constantly in the work for balance. I love Alicia Brooke Crabtree, and I intend on marrying her, despite the stereotype. Every day I live in that moment. She is my moment. And honestly, she's the reason for me trying to find balance. She's pulled me out of a lot of dirty things, and I love her for it. Football is me. A lot of judgmental people might think of me as some kind of wannabe jock, but the people who either truly understand me, which I know is kind of hard sometimes, or understand the meaning of that word, can relate. Football isn't just a game to me, it's a way of life. It's not everything to me, but it is me. It's more than what you see. Football doesn't build character, it reveals it. A lot of people think of me as arrogant or self centered a little bit, but hey, those are the strongest people in the world. Because what you call arrogant or self centered is confidence and appreciation. This world is becoming more and more easy to live in, and it shouldn't be easy. You have to work for what you want. Balancing work and play is hard, which is probably why I'm fat. But working hard in that moment will get you that future you so desperately crave. And let me just say, I owe almost all my football success to the two men in the back. Coach Brown became our father figure. He is weird, but who isn't? He wasn't just my football coach, he was a life coach. He taught me a lot, whether he thinks I suck or not. That other man, Reedster, was sort of a crutch to me. He was always there, and he took me under his wing from the get go. I owe my physical and sometimes mental state to him. My mom's taught me a lot, and here's one thing I hated hearing her say, but now fully understand. You can either follow your good path or the bad path. The good path is balance. I think I found that out. Thanks a lot, Mom. I love you. I've met a lot of new people here at Butler. I've met best friends. I've met the girl of my dreams and teachers that taught me a lot about life. Miss Jones, you have one too, but we don't have a picture. So, my life is still taking off, but I feel like it's already in space. These people have all taught me about balance. Not directly, though, that'd be a little awkward, but indirectly through their actions. This is the end of my lecture. You could agree or disagree with me, but I agree with myself. My next chapter starts August 12th. Report date for college. They say you find your true self in college, but I feel like I'm going into college already knowing the real me, which would make for a real adventure. My experience with everything up to now will still be in my heart. Basically, I'm thanking you guys, even if you don't care if you knew me or not. The good and bad experiences balance themselves, and I'm happy to say the good ones won. It starts here with these two guys and my everything. Find your balance, because for me, that's my key to happiness.